Jump racing in 3 words. Fast, fierce, relentless.
And they're off and racing.
There's electricity in the air.
Everybody is a rival.
Unmatched has the ball down.
It's like playing chess at 1,000 miles an hour.
You're waiting for the right moment to pounce.
There's only one certainty, that you won't get it right every time.
Oh, no!
Injury is part of our job.
You're one ride away from being paralysed.
You get a fall, you still want to ride in the next race.
Last season, we had a trainer's title that went right down to the final day.
That is so close.
This season, we're set for the most extraordinary, unpredictable drama.
That is insane!
The David Power Jockeys Cup is the most valuable Jockeys Challenge in the world. £500,000 to the winner.
It's going to be very hard to win. Those lads are so hungry for it.
Expect surprises.
And now the conclusion of the Grand National.
A clash of the titans.
Mind games have started.
We all get a bit emotional. It's highly charged stuff.
The competition is going to be hotter than ever.
On a day's racing, anything can happen.
I'm going to turn it right up.
Boxing Day, as we know, it's one of the great sporting days of the year in Britain and Ireland. But the focus is here at Kempton.
For jumps race fans, this is Christmas. Gifts galore in our Grade 1s this afternoon.
Big day ahead, isn't it, Lewis?
Oh, yeah.
Boxing Day's big day for jockeys, big day for racing, a lot of rides.
Kempton's always a good buzz. It's always the place you want to be on Boxing Day. It's just a massive day in the racing calendar.
Phil, have you got another one of those hangers?
God, you're high maintenance, aren't you? Today is box office, with a Christmas clash to savour.
Constitution Hill is back in action this afternoon.
The Christmas hurdle's a big deal this year. The comeback for Constitution Hill has been so long awaited. It hasn't been seen for a year.
Constitution Hill, as he did 12 months ago, comes home to win the Christmas hurdle.
Constitution Hill is the poster boy of jump racing.
Constitution Hill remains unbeaten over hurdles.
He's our horse of a generation.
Bribery gets you everywhere. He's a very, very talented horse. He's just so straightforward. Well, the little monkey knows I've got them in my pocket. Stop being a pest. You are funny. You're too clever by half. We actually didn't think he was very good at all to start with, only because he was so laid back, he didn't want to show us where the button was that you press. And it's very simple once you found it. Come on. He's a real friendly person. He's lovely.
Are we feeling nervous today, Nico?
Incredibly nervous, yeah.
Constitution Hill is a joy to work with. He can take your breath away every single day with his ability. What he is capable of is an awful lot more than most horses. I think if you asked every jockey in the Wareham, they would want to ride Constitution Hill.
Did Nico go straight out? You're in here. For God's sake, Nico. What time of the day do I think it is? Fuck me.
The partnership between Nicky Henderson and Nico de Boinville has been a hugely successful one, and it's resulted in Nico riding more Grade 1 winners than any other current British jumps jockey.
Nico, we'll start with you. He is a Mr. Cool, and he is just very good on the big day. It doesn't rattle him. All okay?
I don't think any path to being a jockey is straightforward.
All okay? All okay?
Looking back on it, it was really difficult to get noticed.
All right? Yeah, okay?
Like all youngsters, you probably feel like you're being overlooked, and I guess I was very frustrated. I was riding a lot of very good horses in the mornings, but not being used in the afternoons.
OK, stop there. Whoa.
And I felt that I wasn't going anywhere.
Knock on the office door on a Sunday morning and Nick has said, I'm out. This isn't working. OK, yeah.
I handed my notice in and it didn't go down very well. I
said, well, that's a pity. Because I've just spent most of the morning getting you the ride in Petty Robin next Saturday. So we had a chat.
He said, I think you'll really regret it.
And we decided that we're going to continue.
Petty Robin has just taken it up now. Nico de Boinville with a neck advantage.
And not surprisingly, he won.
A weekend never to forget for amateur rider Nico de Boinville.
It was quite a pivotal moment.
The relationship between the jockey and the trainer has got to be strong. There's a lot of trust involved each way. Right.
And that's the softest it's been up there for a good while.
I know.
My relationship with Nicky Henderson is long established now. I've been at Seven Barriers for over half my lifetime. It definitely feels like my second family.
Do we want to do that early again?
Probably. I'm not going to take 100 horses up the Seven Ground. It'll wreck it.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been very, very lucky with our jockeys. It's been quite a short list over a long period of time.
Yeah, but do we want to do the good ones early and then we can swap on to the winter?
Could do. Yeah, but...
Because it's getting light.
Right, we've got the back of the hill.
Ah, right, yeah.
And we've all been terrific friends. Nico is one of the top boys at the moment, there's no doubt about that. I'm going to take these babies up the back of the hill now.
OK.
When I've had my breakfast.
Yeah.
I like to think he looks out for me and I look out for him.
One of the standouts for Nicky Henderson, of course, being 6 times champion trainer. That's a nice one to have on your CV. 73 Cheltenham Festival winners.
Let Crazy Daisy come on your left and you come on the left of Crazy Daisy.
He loves his horses. He absolutely loves his horses. But Constitution Hill, I think, is one of the biggest challenges throughout his career.
The first half of the season, we were flying. Easy peasy. And then all of a sudden, boom. Something gets in here, we don't know what it was. It's really been likened to a cold. Just like a cloud came over the whole thing for a fortnight.
Last season, Nicky Henderson was dealt a huge blow when a mystery virus spread through his yard, affecting all of his horses. It was a huge news story at the time and also devastating for the sport.
We had terrible Cheltenham Festival where we ended up just withdrawing everything just because the horses weren't right.
Horrible. You have the horses that are good enough to win, and you can't run them.
Last year was devastating for him. Absolutely devastating. I mean, shocking. Nobody ever found out what it was, but my horse was the only one that got this really savage lung infection.
Disappointing news for racing fans because defending champion hurdle winner Constitution Hill is out of next week's Cheltenham Festival due to illness.
We have a problem. He has just been scoped. There was some mucus. As you can imagine, it's a bit of a shock.
Yes, OK. We'll watch this space. Nicky, best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Constitution Hill, he had a lung issue, he had a colic, he had a lameness after this. He was in hospital for 5 or 6 days.
There's so many question marks over Constitution Hill. He really was in a life-threatening situation. So to come back from that as good as he was, we just don't know.
Constitution Hill on this side.
What the governor's looking for is to check that Constitution Hill is moving well. You're looking for that little anomaly.
That's probably the most important piece of work that we have done in the last 2 years.
It's a lot of pressure on everyone involved. He's a very important horse.
That's why you're not allowed to say anything. You get one whisper of that, that'll be the headline of every newspaper in the country. You just got to be incredibly patient. And you start running horses when they're wrong, then you'll do an awful lot of damage.
What do you think?
He wasn't quite paying attention with another one in front of him.
No. Nico knows the horse well enough to be able to tell very early on there is something wrong. I need to get out of here quickly before any damage is done. It is the only thing that matters. The horse and the jockey. They're the two people you're putting at risk on any day.
Constitution Hill looks big and good.
Yep, after all his problems and all the talk, he is back. Constitution Hill in the paddock here at Kempton. This place absolutely buzzing, and look who's right behind him. The mare Lossiemouth, so good that she has come to take him on.
Happy? Well done, she's ready to go.
Lossiemouth's a lovely mare. She's a very calm horse, kind of takes it all in her stride, moves beautifully. I think all those sort of things, plus her natural ability, make her special.
Okay, do too big today. North Moon, too big.
Racing has been my life, so I've always been competitive. You know, if we have a good day and Constitution Hill has a bad day, of course, he's beatable. You can't be afraid of one horse on a day's racing. Anything can happen. Perfect, just walk down this way.
The concerning thing for Nicky Henderson is that Willie Mullins isn't scared of Constitution Hill. People used to run their horses away from Constitution Hill because they knew they couldn't get him. Now they're coming to take him.
That'll do fine.
Willie Mullins is an incredibly dominant force. He's dominated Irish racing and, of course, the Cheltenham Festival.
We're lucky enough that we have horses in Close Sudden to compete at the top level of jump racing.
Lossiemouth is absolutely phenomenal.
In the closing stages, a second festival victory. Lossiemouth and Paul Townend have won the Close Brothers.
She's only been beaten once, she's run 10 times, and she's just kept building and building. There's that whole bit of colour with Rich Ritchie. He's an amazing owner. And he brings a sort of wonderful madness and passion and excitement to her story. Everything pushes you towards Lossiemouth. She's got the Willie Mullins factor. She's got those famous Rich Ritchie colours on. And she's got Paul Townend.
Oh, right. Lossiemouth, Constitution Hill. How do you see it going? I don't see much.
You hold that there.
And it's Iron Maximus and Paul Townend for an Irish national!
Paul Townend won virtually every big race last season. Was 6-time champion jockey in Ireland, 4 Gold Cups, 1 Grand National. Yeah, an amazing CV.
Paul always seemed to have that little bit something special, was able to read a race, knows where the winning post is. That's a huge asset in a jockey.
I actually haven't ridden over hurdles here before, but I've had a walk around it, watched plenty of videos and done all the homework we can, and thinking is done now. It's time to do the business.
What crap are you talking? Paul Townend is a class act. There's no other word for it. He is a fantastic jockey.
Who's going to follow who?
Ooh. That's all you're going to get.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
We're so competitive. We literally want to win every race, every day.
I'll predict it, shall I? Go on then. Paul will follow Nico. Yeah, I'd say you're right.
We want to win as much as we can and on the biggest stage possible.
Mind games have started. The Iceman is melting. Yeah, he's melting.
Kempton is always busy at Christmas. You know, everyone's eating too much and they want to get out, but also they want to enjoy great sport. and they're never disappointed.
Nico, did you get the gout again this Christmas, or was it just last time?
Where'd you get gout from, Deutsche?
I think overindulgence. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Expensive food, expensive taste. Yeah.
Personally, Christmas Day is a tricky one because I know that in the next couple of days I've got some really big sort of rides coming up.
Chris, they're not working.
Probably because you're too fat.
I guess you have your weight in the back of your head and you don't want to fully let yourself go.
Every jockey from lunchtime when they have their Christmas dinner starts thinking about Stevens' Day or Boxing Day.
What did you have?
All the trimmings, everything. And then took laxatives.
Constitution Hill and Lossiemouth for the Christmas hurdle. It really is a coin flip.
Constitution Hill is at the top of the market for reputation alone. We've not seen him, so we can't judge him on what he's done on the racetrack. All we can do is trust in Nicky Henderson that the horse's training has been good enough.
Constitution Hill, no.
Impossible?
I think it's impossible to beat something like Lossiemouth the way things stand today.
So Paddy Brennan and myself, we have a bit of a love-hate relationship.
If Constitution wins the Christmas Hurl, I'm taking you into London. Fancy bars, fancy lunch.
They say Constitution Hill won't turn up. He's going to be destroyed by Lossiemouth. They say that he should probably be retired. Probably that I should retire as well.
And what do you think to that?
Well, I know what I'd like to say, but I got told off last time for swearing on camera, and I'm not going to do it.
Feeling good?
Well, as long as he's feeling good, you don't want to worry about how I'm feeling. That won't help the situation.
There were an awful lot of voices saying we'll never see him again and this and that and the other. We're pretty hardened to that. After 40-something years, you get pretty used to listening to a load of rubbish, to be honest with you.
Hiya, Paul. What do you hear? What do you say? You all right? Merry Christmas. Good. And you okay? Good.
Here we go.
What do you reckon?
It's an unknown, isn't it? It is. Is she as good as we think she is?
Well, it's time for the talking to stop and the horse to show us what he's capable of. Nicky, just how nervous are you?
Well, we are. Yeah, of course we are. But luckily, he's the one that matters. I don't think he's in good shape.
Whenever Constitution Hill runs, all eyes are watching.
To do this without a run since this time last year is bound to be hard work.
So, here we go.
I am looking forward to getting back on him and seeing if he retains all his old ability and his old spark.
Good luck.
Thanks, Matt.
You're not confident. Somebody says, are you confident about this? No, I'm hopeful. And you cannot be more than that on any given race. A lot can happen.
Good luck, Nicky.
Thank you.
Tactics have been done, the horse has been prepped. I'm only a spectator from there on, really.
All your work's done.
Yeah. No more we can do. Thank you.
I met Nicky in the early 1980s. He's a dear friend, and we've had a lot of bad days and sad days. I had a very good horse called the Proclamation, who was killed at Ascot. I remember getting a letter from him talking about how sad it was, and it was all splodgy because of the teardrops on it. And that's him. I'm always hoping he wins because I love the guy.
After his brilliant wins came a wind up, colic, lame earlier this season. What next for this star hurdler? We're about to find out.
I'm very determined to win this for the governor. He's putting his reputation on the line. There's an expectation for the horse to run well and show his old self.
Can you imagine having a heart monitor on Nico de Boinville?
But I am a bit worried about Lossiemouth.
Paul Town and they're motionless on the mare.
There's an expectation comes with riding for Willie that every horse is supposed to win. That probably brings the pressure with it. But once that's channeled in the right direction, it can be an edge.
Let's talk about Burdett Road. Could he get a freebie on the front?
I'm on Burdett Road, who was third favourite for the race. Going into the race, it was the showdown between Constitution Hill and Lossiemouth.
This is the stuff that really gets your heart going that couple beats faster.
I get very, very, very nervous before the race. I don't watch the races. I'd rather just listen and sort of be in my own world. It's just my little habit now, I suppose.
Come home safe. Thanks, Ben. Well done. Fantastic.
And they're off.
Ladbrokes Christmas Hurdle, a quality field of 4 breakaway. Burdett Road quickly into the lead, and Harry Cobden immediately looks behind to see Constitution Hill heading up the chase.
At the start, I thought the only way that we could beat these 2 horses was to get out over the first and get a bit of a lead. Constitution Hill, he's never been beaten. If there was any chunk in his armour, it'd be first time out after a long layoff.
Over in the lead, Burdett Road from Constitution Hill.
When you're in a race, it's a very insulated world from the outside. It's just you and the horse working as one. You can hear the horses breathing. As jockeys, we're very attuned to a horse's breathing because it's really important to know how they're going and if there's a problem in that breathing. Was it the old Constitution Hill?
There's a proper gallop, isn't it?
It's more fun when you're involved in a big clash. 2 heavyweights taking each other on, tactics come into it. It's amazing and it is addictive. It's like playing chess at 1,000 miles an hour.
So quick, crikey.
Lossiemouth is just closing now.
I knew I had to get in a rhythm. Rhythm is very important in a race, and you just want to position yourself in the place that's going to give you the best possible chance.
Lossiemouth has now got to within a length and a half of her chief market rival.
Paul Townend and Lossiemouth are very close on my tail. I know that they have good finishing speed and are able to stay really well, so I have to be on my guard.
Thought we went a really good gallop. My horse jumped great, but obviously Constitution Hill, 7th gear kicked in.
Constitution Hill pulls out. Lossiemouth tries to get on his tail on the run to the second last. Still Burdett Road leads. Constitution Hill draws alongside.
I decided with the governor that going to 2 out, I was going to take it up.
The cry rise for Constitution Hill.
Constitution Hill took off.
Lossiemouth digging in, trying to launch a challenge, trying to expose any weakness in Constitution Hill.
Going to the last hurdle, he took a big blow, which in layman's terms mean he's inhaled and exhaled, which is a lack of fitness. Could this be that we've left him short? It's a worry because it might give Paul a bit of room to get into the race.
By the time we get to the last, I catch up hoping Lossiemouth will come alive and the engine will really rev up. But we're not catching him.
The final fight in the Christmas Hurdle. Constitution Hill, a mistake by Burdett Road. Lossiemouth hasn't been able to get close enough. And Constitution Hill will land a 3rd Christmas Hurdle and seize off the mare. Always going a stride better. Nico de Boinville for Michael Buckley and Nicky Henderson.
We all, as everybody knows, get a bit emotional. Those big days are.
Well done. Well done.
It's highly charged stuff, and yeah, it gets to you.
Well done, well done. Well done, well done. Well done. Brilliant, brilliant. Well done, brilliant.
It's why we do it.
Nico, it's a very simple question. How did the boy feel?
And he felt fantastic.
And what do we say about Nicky? He did it with Sprinter Sacra. He's done it again.
I think all the credit has to be taken to the governor. That is some training performance.
We're back.
It's been a long time coming, but it was definitely worth the wait. And one more thing. Paddy Brennan, you can shove that where the sun don't shine.
Stuffed. Stuffed. Oh, well, back to the drawing board. Ran a good race. She's home and safe. It's all right. Stuffed.
There's definitely a feeling of relief for the boss because I know what he has to suffer and people question him all the time.
We're £10 better than that, Governor.
It's nice that he was vindicated.
You old fool, eh? worth all that trouble, wouldn't it, eh? Right.
If he can come out of the season with his record intact, that would give me such pleasure you wouldn't know. I'm going to be the happiest bunny in this land.
Nicky, beautiful. Brilliant. Thank you. Well done.
Constitution Hill, he's back, and he's the first ever 3-times winner of a Ladbrokes Christmas Hurdle. Constitution Hill beats Lossiemouth.
All good, yeah. Thank you, jockeys. Thank you.
I'm disappointed, but
this sport moves so fast.
It's a tough game. You do lose more than you win. You just have to move on to the next one.
A jockey's day can be so hectic. They might be riding in 6-7 races a day. If a football player has a bad match, he has days to get over that, whereas a jockey has 25 minutes. I think that takes such mental strength.
You wouldn't be human if you didn't feel the pressure and the stress that comes with it. You have to grab hold of yourself and give yourself a shake. It can get on top of you if you let it.
We've still got the big race to come this afternoon, the highlight of Christmas.
A race that promises so much today in this King George.
King George, fabulous race.
Good luck, kid.
In racing terms, the King George is right up there. It's the top 2 or 3 races in the racing year.
It's exciting stuff today, I must say.
For Kempton, the King George is their biggest jumps race. The race has so much history. It's so career-defining. Prize money-wise, 148 grand, what's not to like? The King George, this is the one.
It's a race. Everyone wants to win. You want to be part of it, but part of it's only so good. You want to win it. I think in life, everyone has to make sacrifices to follow their career. Our careers are so short that you have to give it 100%. If you don't, you're fooling yourself, and you're not going to get there.
Paul, you're having a magnificent season. What number of winners for the season is that for you now?
I think that's my 31st now, Pat. I left school at 15 and moved to Willie Mullins's, starting an apprenticeship.
Paul Townend, the man of the moment, riding a quick double here. Paul, did it impressively?
Yeah, he done it well now, in fairness. Leaving home at that age is difficult.
Paul, you know, he'd be quiet. Not that he was shy as such, but he'd be quiet.
There was a couple of weeks of homesick and things. I was naive to the whole thing. You start so young, you start riding a few winners and you think it's easy. It's not.
He came, obviously, as a very good pony race rider, so a big reputation, but he couldn't ride a winner for us. I remember really kind of thinking, Jesus, is this fella just not lucky? And then suddenly he had a winner for us. And
it's that man again, Paul Townend. We meet yet again. You're having a marvellous day.
It's hard to get to the top of any sport. There's so many jockeys fighting for a handful of rides.
It's that man of the moment, the Tony Mackay here of Grange Buttermint this afternoon, Paul Townend.
To get there is hard, and it's hard to stay there too.
Paul, I've lost count. How many is that? That's 4 out of that.
It's a results-based sport, and if you're not given results, you're on the chopping block, you know.
Here's Gallop in the Champs' Gold Cups.
Oh gosh, they're heavy, aren't they? So this is what you drink your morning coffee out of?
Yeah.
Just to remind yourself?
Yeah, only 4 days a week. Coffee.
Paul Townend is bidding to make an extraordinary bit of history when it comes to jump racing.
Could do it clean.
He's got that Gold Cup in the bag. He's got the Champion Hurdle in the bag with State Man. The Grand National.
The Entry Grand National. This one's pretty cool.
Imagine if in a calendar year he also wins the King George. I mean, that really would go down in the history books as something that I don't think we'll see done again for a very long time.
It looks lonely there, doesn't it? We might get another one.
As jockeys, we're probably too competitive sometimes. We like winning, and the game's all about winning. If you could bottle the feeling we get, the adrenaline high we get, you'd be very, very rich. When jockeys retire, they say they'll never replicate the adrenaline rush they get from riding horses. To someone that hasn't experienced it, it's very hard to explain.
Hewitt running on his third place. He's closing fast on the front two. Oh, a brave man's game. But Hewitt on the outside is delivering a challenge. And Hewitt right through the outer. From last to first. Seizes the King George. The Gabby Sheehan.
Yeah, last was just... that was unreal there. Tell you the truth, I never felt like I was in the race. I never felt competitive.
That's all he talks about. Hewitt all the time. So boring. Keeps going around telling everyone it cost like 800 quid, was it?
I don't know, but it didn't really matter, did it? When I seen you lying on the ground, waving up, and bye, Gav.
Paul Townend has never won a King George before. It's one of the few races that isn't on his resume. But it won't be easy.
Feeling great.
Standing in his way is the reigning champion, Gavin Sheehan. He's on board the real whacker. Don't forget the champion from 2 years ago, Harry Cobden. He's on board Brave Man's Game.
Big field this year. Biggest field since 2009, 11 runners. Bit of French spice in there.
It's just great to see such a strong representation. We haven't had a French runner since 2005.
Fais un commentaire après le Grand Tour. I'm 25 years old and I'm a racehorse trainer based in France. Tu veux faire commentaire et Grand Tour avant ou après? Our yard is in Chantilly, just north of Paris. Ouais, vas-y. We have 80 horses now. It's an amazing training centre. It's a dream to be training there. Bien, comme ça? It's unbelievable facilities.
Noel George decided to go to France. He thought there were better opportunities for him out there. Noel's young trainer coming through, but with Amanda Zetterholm, he's teamed up with a big, experienced team.
He's starting out in France where the prize money is so much better, but you could argue the quality of racing may not be the same. I think many people are looking at Noel as, can he build a better training career than his father Tom did, being based out in France whilst Tom was based in England?
That's General Chef. He was third in the French Gold Cup. My father's name's Tom George. He has been a very successful racehorse trainer. He's had just under 1,000 winners. My grandfather had 1,000 winners. Grandfather had, on Mum's side, had 18 Cheltenham Festival winners. Obviously, coming from a successful racing family, everyone thinks you're handed everything on a plate.
Dans les autres, j'y vais tout seul.
Hey, tout seul? It's the head lad. But when I first moved to France, I didn't speak a word of French. I had to learn French. I had to learn how to set up a business in France. It was a leap of faith. I don't want to be known as Tom George's son. I admire him, and I also try and think to myself, I want to do better. You know, I'm very young and ambitious, so you've got to try and top what family have previously achieved.
When are they traveling over?
Christmas Eve. They look ready anyhow.
Yeah.
General's flying, and le Français. Le Français is a superstar in France. His name makes him very popular. Obviously, his name means he is French in French. If you were going to ask someone to do a painting of a horse, it would probably be him. He's a horse who, on his A game, is virtually unbeatable.
He's not camera shy.
I think a lot of jockeys would envy me in riding him. Very well balanced, and he's got a big engine and a big heart.
He's so kind.
gentle. Hey, you bugger. I just said he was kind. He's biting me.
James Reevely, who rides Ile-Francais, English guy, has been 3 times French champion jockey and 3 times winner of the Grand Steep de Paris, which is like, I suppose it's France's Gold Cup.
Beautiful horse.
James's style is tailor-made for Ile-Francais. He makes good horses look even better. Happy?
Yeah, spot on.
Ready to go?
Absolutely spot on.
France is obviously where we're based, but to win in England is where my heart wants to win, really.
So this is the Ladbrokes King George VI Chase, a Grade 1 contest over 3 miles, headed by number 1 Banbridge Paul Townend rides.
We'll talk about Banbridge since he's here beside us. The Joseph O'Brien team. Question of his stamina, because his form over hurdles over this trip hasn't been the best.
Willie Mullins decided not to run any of his horses in the King George, which now means that Paul Townend is free to ride for other trainers, which can be a disadvantage because he doesn't know the horses as well.
On the first side, Banbridge, an argument over the last. Banbridge has lost Mickey Deegan.
Banbridge, he was running a huge race in Cork. Unfortunately, he gets rid of Richie.
Argument wins his 3rd Hilly for Paul Townend and Willie Mullins.
A little bit disappointing, to be honest.
Banbridge, trained by Joseph O'Brien, is a horse who, when it's not in perfect conditions, he can really spit the dummy out and run a bad race. He needs everything to go right, and to put him into a new environment like the King George, the helter-skelter of a King George, it makes it very challenging.
Mick, Brave Man's Game, the 2022 winner.
Yeah, he came close last year, got hampered late on.
Last year was probably one of the hardest days racing I've ever had. I finished 2nd, and I don't think I've ever walked out of a racecourse feeling so deflated, because the King George is the race everyone wants to win.
The real whacker, Paddy Neville, the trainer, in great form. Gavin Sheehan won the race last year. A jockey hasn't won back-to-back King Georges on different horses since 1979.
I was very lucky last year to win the race. If I have the same luck again this year, then brilliant, but it's a very hard race to win.
What a sight that is as they peel off and make their way to the start.
Watch from the steps.
What?
Watch from the steps.
We're not travelling across the channel with our horses just to come and take part. We are coming to win.
James reckon there's going to be many taking him on?
Yeah.
Where are you going, James? You're flat out, yeah?
A lot of people are going to be afraid of Ile-Francais in the King George because he sets a pace that a lot of horses find hard to follow.
Turn around, guys. Turn left-handed.
From the time you get to the start, it is a game of chess, being aware of what's around you, and that's where your homework comes into it as well.
The flag is up ahead of racing's Christmas highlight.
Keep it steady, lads. We'll go first time.
And they're off and racing. Crowd give them a send-off for the Ladbrokes King George, the 6th Chase, the real whacker wide out.
When you're out in the King George, you just get that good feel. It's not too often that you get to ride in them big races, and the buzz is different. It's very special. It's a thrill.
Banbridge is right out the back as he steps up to 3 miles.
We kind of had a plan in our heads to get away smart, but we ran into a little bit of traffic problems, and that just put us a place or two further back.
Ile-Francais, going to see exactly what you get on the tin, Ruby.
He's getting it pretty easy, isn't he?
It's going to be fast and furious. The tempo of the race was so hot that with the French horse going so fast, if we were to match him, we weren't sure to stay.
Brave Man's Game in 3rd place.
When we go and ride those big races, everyone rides a bit tighter. No one gives anyone an inch. It's just so competitive.
Ile-Francais, there's no doubt that he's taking a few of these outside their comfort zone.
Seems to have got the leads. He likes it there.
After the 3rd fence, I have a little looking behind. Quite surprised to see that we're so far ahead already in this race.
So Ile-Francais seems to be getting a mid-race breather.
It's quite an extraordinary feeling being out there on your own. There's no noise, just the wind and the noise of your horse galloping. It's quite a nice feeling because, you know, you can give your horse a breather, and it means you're putting the others under a lot of pressure.
grouped in behind. Someone's going to lead the chase, though.
It's cat and mouse. Who's going to go after him first? No one wants to be the guinea pig or the one that sacrifices themselves, do the hard work and drag the rest of the field in.
Ile Francais is 6 lengths in front of me. I'm just thinking about myself, really. I kind of pulled off a bit of a miracle last year and hoping that I'd do the same again this year.
James is going a nice even gallop in front on Ile Francais and trying to get a little bit closer. I'm not under serious pressure, but we've got to up the ante.
We're trying to get everything gently and momentum up. Get it all as gradual as I could for one last burst.
Banbridge is making good ground round the outside. Red cap.
It's going to take a monster of an effort.
Will Ile Francais hold together?
That's the fourth from home, and Ile Francais simply soared over it. Ile Francais is the one they've got to take back. His leaders open up again to 10 lengths.
Go on, boy. Grew up going to the King George with Dad. Go on, wing it, please. I first went when I was 10 years old. Dad running in it nearly every year. Never won it. He was second in it a couple of times.
Banbridge is picking up from a long way back in fourth.
I do have pressure to prove that I can do the same.
Ile Francais by 6 lengths.
But if we could win, that would be amazing.
Go on, James! Banbridge in second, and now he is in hot and persistent pursuit of Ile Francais.
When I look behind, I see him a long way clear, and I think keep up this momentum, jump to the last fences well, and it's in the bag. But in between 2 out and the last, my horse is tying up underneath me.
Banbridge is beginning to close.
Getting a little bit worried.
Banbridge is 4 lengths down, but is the only danger.
Started to run out of petrol. Running on empty. Praying that the line would come sooner rather than later. One more fence to jump.
James is still a long way ahead turning in. He was keeping it up relentlessly. It wasn't until we were a long way up the straight that he did start to tire. The distress signals were coming from the horse in front of me. We're building up momentum. My horse has got his eyes on the horse in front. He can feel the horse in front coming back to him a little bit, and that's given my horse confidence. But I just can't panic. Breathe, keep it all together. James sits up and doesn't get a good stride to last. It's not a long way from the last to the line. It's game on.
Ile Francais, jumping been so good, doesn't see a stride at the last, and Banbridge does. He pounces on the French raider, and Banbridge, driven to the front, has stolen the King George with a better jump at the last. Paul Townend mugs Ile Francais.
It was brilliant. Massive atmosphere in Kempton, a lot of happy people.
Catch a ball. Oh, well done, boy. Well done, boy.
Right place, right time, managed to get on a King George winner.
Brilliant.
It's a race I'll always be able to say I've won.
Fantastic jockey. It's unbelievable for him to win those 4 races in a calendar year. Incredible achievement. Yeah, one of the greats.
That's cool, yeah?
Yeah.
You've won pretty much everything. What else is there to achieve?
To win them all again.
Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, we were very close. I mean, it's gutting to have got beat.
We'll win it next year.
What?
Win it next year.
Probably compose myself after getting beat a bit better being next to Dad. He knows what it feels like to be beaten, which helps. He knows kind of what emotion you're going through, which is huge.
Did everything right. Couldn't have gone better. Just had to pop the lot, I don't know. No, he was just fucking running empty.
You question whether that was your chance gone. I know obviously I'm young, so I'd like to have a lot more chances, but you still do question whether that was your chance gone.
Ah!
What do you think of second place?
First loser.
Welcome, folks, to Musselburgh.
It's where dreams can be made and hearts can be broken.
And there's no debating the South are more successful.
It's a complete and utter divide. I'm risking everything. Finance, marriage, my own health.
The Southern jockeys are definitely a little bit more Hollywood. Well, they think they're Hollywood.
They'd probably see it as easy pickings.
Harry Skelton's not going to deprive me of £500,000.